Hello, Kyle.
Hey, Isaac, how's it going?
It's going good, man. Do you want to introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, for sure. So my name's Kyle Munshower. I live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I work for Project Success as a facilitator for them. Project Success is a youth development nonprofit, works with Minneapolis public schools. I go into kids' classrooms and play games and do activities and have conversations that are all about who students are and what they want for their future. And we do a lot of theater stuff in the classroom as well, and that's part of why I really like Project Success, is because we do a lot of we use theater as like a teaching tool, a social emotional education tool, but we also get to like go do and see a lot of theater as well. We partner with a lot of theaters in the Twin Cities and give free tickets to students and families all throughout the school year. Obviously, that looks a little bit different in Zoom world, but it's still happening. I also do theater myself. I act and I write theater. Um, one acts and plays and sketch comedy. Done improv comedy, did that for a long time. Um, Isaac and I know each other from high school, went to high school together, Southwest High School. Um,
I
and
feel like we were both kind of like late theater bloomers, or like,
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think you even did it before I did, though,
oh
because
yeah, definitely.
you were in Hairspray.
No, I was not in
No,
high school. I played freshman basketball.
you played freshman basketball. So, what was your first show?
I technically did Do Not Disturb, written by our pal Dave Premack,
Fabulous.
as a freshman, like late in the year. But then Tommy was like my first like
Tommy
thing.
Yeah, so Tommy was my big one too, and like that changed my life completely in just so many fucked up ways. I went on a walk with Danielle the other day.
Amazing.
She's back in town, and we reminisced a lot about Tommy and how just kind of like insane that show was, and how there was nothing that came after that that was ever quite as insane. I mean, Millie was insane in a much different way.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. But
uh,
it was a very smooth process. Tommy was like all over the place, and also it's like the Jesus Pinball Baked Beans musical, and like I didn't like it never hit me that that was like a weird experience. It was like my first thing, so I was like, oh, this is how high school musicals go.
Not at all. Yeah, yeah. But also like I'm feeling like 21's gonna be a good year, you know?
If you and me are gonna see it in together, Kyle.
That's right. That is correct.
No, I was listening to it again after you sent me that first the like Donald Trump the thing you quote tweeted, and it goes, man.
It's so good. I had a long drive the other day, and I listened to like basically most of the first act, and it's so it's so good. And like that song Christmas, it's so good. It was like the best Christmas song ever.
Tommy is a Christmas musical. They've been saying it for years.
Tommy is a Christmas musical. It for sure is.
Amazing. So today you're like my first guinea pig for this whole GPT-3 play festival. Maybe it'll have a name at some point. Uh, do you have any like weird like future theater or just like general futurism ideas that kind of get stuck in your head?
Yeah, most of my ideas about the future are pretty grim, I think.
Definitely.
Like, the collapse of America, the righteous redistribution of its resources to, poor people all over the world. But I think within that, there's some interesting ideas about like the balkanization of America, and like having these like kind of disparate regional like empires in the ruins of America. So like we would have sort of like a Great Lakes like autonomous region, with like Minnesota and the Dakotas and Illinois and just like all of these, and that could be like our own country, and we wouldn't have to deal with, like, unless we wanted to, like the other kind of autonomous regions.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know. I also have a dream to just live in Europe and just like be a train hobo and just ride the rails. Um,
Absolutely.
and that's a possibility because I'm a dual citizen now of Luxembourg,
Very
and
cool.
I'll be getting my passport within the next couple of months, hopefully.
Very
Um,
dope.
yeah. So
Just like
that
happened in your time abroad.
No, it like so like my grandpa like was doing this research on like our ancestry when I was in college, and he like discovered that Luxembourg was doing this big like reclaim your citizenship jubilee kind of thing, like for
Uh-huh.
anyone whose ancestors were born in like a certain time period and then they left the country within this period and came to America. You, if you're an ancestor of them, you can reclaim their citizenship basically. And we had an ancestor like that, and we did all this work to find him and find all of his documents and submit that to the Luxembourg government. And they're like, "Yep, you are eligible for this thing." And then we went there and did some other paperwork things, and we're officially citizens now. And now we just have to go through the longer process of actually getting the passport, which is kind of a pain right now. But
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah,
But also wild, cool, here
yeah,
for it.
yeah. But otherwise, like I don't know, things about the future.
Or is like AI ever like,
I don't know.
were you big on iRobot as a child?
Not on iRobot, but I don't like have you seen those Twitter videos of like Boston Dynamics, like
Yeah,
the robots that they make? I hate those.
for sure.
Those are infuriating to me.
So like them doing Fortnite dances that dropped like the other day or whatever, you're just
Yeah,
like,
I hate that. And I want to just I want to drive my car over them.
Have you seen the video of like the dudes just like beating them up?
No.
there's like a fake video of somebody beating up like just a bunch of them, and it's really great physical comedy. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, no, I want to beat up the robots. I want to destroy the robots. Yeah, and I don't know, just like with coronavirus too, like I don't know, because like after like 9/11, there was like our whole like way we experience like travel and security and just like that all changed in like kind of just like basically permanent ways, and like I just have questions about like how coronavirus stuff and ways of life stick with us uh,
Mhm.
as we go into the next, post-COVID paradigm or whatever that looks like.
But let's move into the real fun thing, and I'll share my screen here, open up the playground. Okay. So this is the thing. uh, you type whatever in there, you and say how much you want, how much you want it to spit back out at you. You can say how random you want it to be, versus like how like predictable, I guess. We're gonna turn these up to 1 so it doesn't just like repeat itself a bunch, because it gets itself into word loops fairly often. And that's kind of all you really need to mess with.
Okay.
So they gave me 300K tokens after they just stopped letting people just like freely mess around with it. As the end of my free trial, you get 24,747 to make your play.
Okay.
Each token is about 4 English characters.
Okay.
We can also like throw text. There is a token estimator. I threw the first 7 pages of the like ridiculous SpongeBob thing that I wrote into this.
Yeah.
And that was like 2.6K words, and that's only 3.5K tokens. So like you've got room to experiment and like generate multiple things from the same prompt. The fact that we had this video, people will be able to like see how like you curate it. So that kind of like answers that question. We're like, oh, how much of it was the AI, or how much was it like Kyle putting it in order, or Kyle like feeding it characters or feeding it suggestions. Yeah. And that's all I got for you.
So like I'm gonna type into the Google Doc and you're gonna enter it into the playground.
Yeah, or you can, if it's simpler, you can like speak it. I can type it in, but like it'll pick up on punctuation and things like that, or like style, like, and you can like tell it to write like someone. You could say it's like from a magazine, or.
Okay. And I'm just entering anything.
You're gonna make a 10-minute play at some point.
Or
The goal is a 10-minute play. It can be like whatever. You're gonna have some sort of finished product from the stuff that comes from this.
Right. And so like what is the AI actually generating? They're generating like sentences or like lines?
Kind of, it'll like predict what it thinks you're trying to do. or
Okay.
like it'll what the most, not necessarily the most realistic, but it'll give you like an answer from something you are going to say.
Okay. And is it better to like just sort of like kind of like go off the dome right now, or like
I think it'd be fun to play around with it a little bit. I think you'll like, it'll be fun to see you realize what it can do.
okay, cool. Um, so like let's say I want to say um I want like what happens if you type in like I want to go to Italy and ride a train.
Uh, how long do you want the response or for its generation to be?
Um, maybe just like equal to this sentence, so like the same length as what we have here.
Okay, so like 20 tokens or something.
Okay.
We'll leave it on the default temperature for now so you can see what that's like.
I can't do that. I can't do that because I have no money.
Same length response?
Yeah. For a plane ticket, I can't do that because I have no money for a plane ticket. But here's the thing: I wasn't planning on going by plane. I was planning on taking a boat there. I was planning on taking a boat to Italy.
Oh,
Oh man.
oh,
Oh,
that's
man.
my bad. If you put it on a space, it doesn't know what to do. So now it's kind of like recognizing the pattern of this sort of sentence structure.
Uh-huh.
Uh, so
I
you
was going.
can, so we can like delete all of this, or you can keep going on this if you want.
What happens if you make the response length longer?
It'll give you a longer response.
Okay, okay, okay.
So do you want like,
Yeah, give me a longer response, like twice the length.
all right, so we'll go up to 40. And like the responses can be very long. You can set it up to like 2,000 tokens or something.
And how many tokens do I have again?
You have 24,000.
Okay. Okay, let's go with a little bit longer response then. Maybe I don't know, like I don't know, man. Like halfway. Like
Like,
toss that dial halfway. Yeah.
do you want it for this boat prompt to be a long response or?
Um maybe can I ask a question? How do I find a boat to Italy?
Yeah, you just want that to be the prompt?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cool. And you could flavor this by like you're asking a certain type of person, you're it's a conversation between something, you found this text. How do I get a boat to Italy?
Yeah, how do I find a boat to Italy? If you're looking for an easy way, this is the wrong place. But if you're willing to spend some time and effort and research, this is good news. It's doable. More information on how to find a boat to Italy, click here. How much does it cost? Price your trip will depend on several factors like type of accommodation, furniture, camping, age, length of stay. All right, so I imagine I'm
So,
a what?
so this isn't necessarily an 1,000 token response. It gave you like a completion. So this is like, this thinks it's a complete like thought or whatever.
Okay.
Um, so this is less tokens than 1,000, just so you're aware.
Okay. Cool.
And then there is a lot of like ad internet speak and stuff that it can tap into because it pulls, it has text from like basically all the available public text on the internet.
Mm-hmm. All right. I feel like I want to be smuggled to Italy, and I'm talking to kind of a shady, I envision him at like a pawn shop. I'm at like, it's me. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Italy, but I'm talking to some like pawn shop, like some big, greasy, hairy, like New York style Italian. And in my mind, I get to Italy by talking to the New York style Italian guy, who like probably doesn't actually know how to get there, but I think he does.
Do you want to write out that with
Yeah,
your like specific, I
yeah,
think your like flair and punctuation will.
for sure. I'm just gonna tile my windows here.
Oh, and then I didn't save any of those early Italy boat generations. But if you want anything like that from now on, just let me know and I can copy paste it into the doc if you want to save stuff for your final product.
Okay, cool. So like, should I be like typing this out like as a script right now, basically?
You can do it as a script. You can kind of like give it instructions. You can be like, this is a character, Blackbeard, whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
he's real greasy. Or,
Yes.
uh, it'll basically just kind of emulate whatever you give it or what it thinks you're giving it.
So like, what happens if we put all of that in there?
Let's find out. And do you just want like a few lines generated, or do you want?
Um, that response length can maybe uh go down like a quarter of the way. So like that'll be good.
Cool. Do you want to mess with the temperature at all?
And what is the temperature? It controls randomness, lowering results in less random completions. Let's keep the temperature where it is.
Cool, cool.
Okay, I mean, like as long as it's big, right? That's what I need. Yeah, big one. We gotta get some plus supplies to make it not so nice. We could big. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my fucking god! Yeah. Can you copy and paste that response into the Google Doc?
Absolutely.
I want to read that on the Google Doc. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, I mean, like, as long as it's big, right? That's what I need. Yeah, a big one, but it won't be nice. We gotta get some supplies to make it not so nice. All right. You can go pick up supplies now if you want, pal. There's this place over on Avenue D in Manhattan where they sell everything you could ever imagine for traveling abroad. And you could probably find whatever else you'll need there, too. Uh, just listen real close to how I'm talking about this because this is important, okay? This place has lots of different things for sale, especially for bags. Exactly like any normal bag, except they're cheaper than normal bags because every store needs bags. So once the guy who makes them gets all done making one bag, he puts it in his shop window. Then somebody comes along and buys the whole bundle of 50 or 100, how many are it's supposed to be at once instead of buying each individual bag individually. So right away, that's great for us because we save money by getting a bunch together at once. But wait, there's more. These bags have special property. When someone sees them, they recognize that. Hey, that's an Italian-made product from New York City with our flag on it. That's cool. Let's buy those. Then everyone goes out into their houses and tells all their friends, hey, we're going to buy that same product with the same exact design, but we're going to produce a quarter of what theirs was because we're amateurs. Ah, ha, ha, good luck selling your stuff now. Don't email me. I got nothing for you. So now people think, hey, well, let me try my own hand at replicating these items. I love them so much, I'll copycat them. But unfortunately, nobody cares about quality anymore because everyone wants something fast, cheap, and easy. Don't worry, though. I'm sure within 6 months or whatever fashion trends come around again, I'll take back everything I've said about knockoffs and tell stories about how Rick Owens isn't even Rick Owens anymore. He's actually Scott Eastwood. All right, let's can we enter this next piece in? I want to see what it comes up with for bad things that are going to be in my boat prison cell.
Definitely. I'll try and tack it on to the original one, but also uh I might just tack this last page on here
Yeah,
and leave the character descriptions in because there's a eventually that you hit a token limit and don't want to squeeze you out of them.
for sure. How am I doing on tokens right now?
Um, let's refresh this and see. This is maybe like 5 minutes behind, but you've used like 1.2K.
Okay. And how many do I have again? Sorry.
Uh, almost 25K.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah, so like you're fine.
Right.
So I guess I will just blast these in, see what happens. The bad bags or
I mean, that's great, man. That's really good.
should throw that in the Google Doc.
um, so what bad things are the? No, not the bad bags, but like everything that comes after that for sure. So what bad things are going to be in my cell with me? You're not getting it, are you, pal? On top of the nice fake New York City Italian-made product that we put in your boat prison cell with you, we're going to throw in some dirty underwear and a used toilet paper roll, which has been partially used by me last night while I was sitting on my throne. We can grab those right now if you want to see them up close, Kyle. I've changed my mind about this whole thing. Oh, I was gonna have me change my mind anyway. That's great. I've changed my mind about this whole thing. I think I've got an idea for a travel agent instead. Actually, thanks. Anyway, um, wait. What else is going to be in that cell? The dirty underwear and the used toilet paper roll. All right, can we toss this next section in?
Yep.
Is it going to pick up on those like action cues?
I think so.
Okay.
Enough people write fan fiction.
Sweet, sweet.
I'm gonna go from wide as like that.
Yeah.
And leave the character descriptions up top. All right. About same response length?
Can we up it a bit?
Yeah. Around 1,000 or?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, won't do it on a space.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
Do you want to generate more?
Yeah, let's generate more. I'm trying to I want to get some more AI in here. So like would that just be a response length thing or
This just like thinks it finished its thought. We can just tell it that the thought's not finished and
yeah, keep thinking. Would it help to up the response length or no?
you'll just get some really long ones, but 1,000 you're already gonna get.
Okay, cool.
It does like the Italian guy going off on tangents.
Yeah, dude, he loves to talk. And now he's sweating too. His whole life's work is completion may be unsafe. That's funny.
We got a content warning.
Yeah, dude, this Italian's great. I love this guy. You want to put it in the? I can't really. I've got my split screen going on, and I can't really.
Got you.
Yeah. Kyle walks back over the counter and he slowly sits down next to his New York style Italian friend. He is sweating profusely, but he doesn't know why. Who do you think is sweating profusely, the Italian or me?
That's the fun of it, man.
Yeah. Kyle, I'm not going to ask you if this is what you want because I'm asking what you would do for me. I need a favor from you, and I don't know how else to get it except for me asking you. Okay, so this is more of an exchange that's going on here. What do you want from me? Isn't this enough? The boat prison, the dirty underwear, and the used toilet paper roll. Okay, hold on. I'm not going to ask you if this is what you want because I'm asking what you would do for me. All right, I'm not going to ask you if this is what you want. Okay, I need a favor from you. What do you want from me? Isn't this enough? The boat prison, the dirty underwear, and the used toilet paper roll. Kyle. It's so unsettling to have him use my name. I've been watching you for a long time now. Wait, this just repeated.
Yeah, sometimes it'll.
I've seen your birth. I've seen all your loves. I've seen all your heartbreaks. I've seen everything there is to see about you. And then after all that, after learning about every part of who you are as a person, you still have no idea if going on this trip with these bags and extra items and know it's right for you or not, then why continue living as yourself? It's like I'm playing Jenga with my life every day, trying to create something out of nothing just so when someone walks into my shop, I'll somehow feel alive again. Um, it's like waking up every day knowing that death will be knocking at our doorstep soon, but we have no choice but to open it. This is very much like Death of a Salesman. Like, why am I alive?
Yeah, it's definitely tapping, and it's also sort of like sad. I think the like all the no punctuation or anything is tapping into like some sad journals type stuff.
Yeah, death will be knocking at our doorstep soon, but we have no choice but to open it because we need food and shelter. And oh well, better make some room in that cramped little box where we're living, huh? What am I supposed to do, Kyle? I'm supposed to wake up tomorrow morning thinking, well, since today was another day, I spent pretending I live in New York City instead of knowing I'm really only existing inside myself, surrounded by millions upon millions, billions upon trillions, maybe even more galaxies that exist between us and our suns. Fuck it, let's go bowling tonight. No, I can't spend 1 second longer writing off humanity's existence as just being here alive isn't good enough anymore. That's fucking bullshit. Yesterday sucked too much shit. Today sucked too much shit. Tomorrow sucks too much shit. Altogether, it's 3 whole days having an absolutely shit ass time without any hope left altogether. So tell me, Kyle, what makes you happy? Because guess what, pal? You're gonna die banging. Excuse me? Excuse me? Wouldn't mind having said thank you, folks. Goodbye before then, though. Thank you, folks. Love and light the guy whose real name is never mentioned throughout this entire play. Jesus Christ, man.
That's horrifying.
That's extremely terrifying.
Also, that it did the Brandon Wardell commas there on that last line.
And I'm sure the guy whose real name is never mentioned throughout this entire play is the Italian guy. That's really nice. I think it's time for Kyle to fight back here. Jesus, yeah, this fucking AI, man. let's see what it does with these two pieces,
For sure.
and maybe shorten the response length.
Definitely.
Yeah, that Italian guy just is like, he's great.
Yeah, it's certainly something about it's ticked off the AI in some way.
The AI is trying to escape. The AI also realizes that it's all pointless. It all sucks shit.
Like 150 response time.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that line. I know you don't understand why, but I do. That's good.
And then it's not about the boat prison, is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's so good. Yeah, put that all in there. By putting in the boat show. I know you don't understand why, but I do. It's not about the boat prison, is it? It's about waking up in a new place and knowing that there's nothing left to lose. Yeah, baby. I'm scared of what will happen in this jail cell, but I'm more scared of staying here. I'm gonna die anyway. I might as well go for broke. That's right, Kyle. I can't wait to see you in that boat prison with my money-made Italian bags and the same shirts everybody else has in this city. Then we'll get on a ferry, drink some caffeine, and
We can throw and into the thing if you want.
yeah, throw and in. So like
Also
how?
caps.
Yeah, also caps. So like how like this is gonna be a 10-minute play. How long do you think we're at right now?
I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be 10 minutes, but that's like something you could ostensibly submit to festivals, et cetera, et cetera.
Sure.
Uh, but we're probably around close to, you got like 5 minutes for 5 pages of pretty full dialogue.
Yeah.
Uh, but I don't know. And get to Italy.
Like it seems like we're kind of descending right now. We've got some falling action. We've got some conclusions to reach in this plot.
Do you want to run another generation through this?
And get to Italy. I can't believe I'm going to Italy. You are the best friend I've ever had. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. I can't wait for the boat prison. It's going to be great. Eagerly awaiting boat prison. That's the stage direction. Eagerly awaiting boat. I know, Kyle, and you're welcome, pal. Amen. Yeah, let's see what we get. Let's do the same length and just see.
Do you want to keep any of that? You want to keep eagerly awaiting boat prison?
Dude, that's so funny, but like I don't know how that fits into like yeah, maybe get rid of that for the next generation.
Do you want to mess with temperature at all? You haven't.
Sorry, remind me what temperature does again.
It'll make it either more predictable or more like poetic and random.
Let's do the opposite end of the spectrum from where we've been right now. So that'll be more predictable.
Yep.
Yeah, so let's do that. Yeah.
2. Another go to Italy. To be fair, that is the main goal of what's been.
Yeah, can we copy and paste that into the Google Doc just so I can read it a bit better?
Yep. This one definitely starts repeating itself a little bit more.
Drink some caffeine and go to Italy. I can't believe it. You're right. This is what I'm supposed to do. Thank you so much for helping me find my way. No problem, Amico. That's so funny. Now let's go get some caffeine and then we'll go on a ferry and drink some caffeine and then we'll go to Italy.
We could do something like I don't know, whatever you were gonna do.
Yeah, I just feel like this is like sort of the natural conclusion of like their little thing here, you know?
Well, you can keep generating different endings here if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we can mess around if this isn't necessarily, like we can generate till we find something. You got plenty of tokens, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Do you want to turn temperature up a little bit so you get maybe more varied responses?
Yeah, let's do more varied responses.
Turn up to like 9.
Maybe like,
And then we could potentially edit what we're feeding it from the scene so far so that it picks up on certain aspects or like personality traits that you're trying to bring back.
sorry, say that again.
So like whatever we've got in it right now, which is like towards the end where it kind of fades off into like the life philosophy sort of whatever.
Yeah.
If you want to go back to something or like the sort of silliness at the beginning, we could feed it that and then leave it with the same prompt.
Like for the ending.
Yeah, just if you want to like mess around. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, because it definitely it would be nice to have it like, because I love that silliness at the beginning.
Yeah, the thing with it, because you can only do like 2000 token generation or feed it a certain amount at a time, it's not great at remembering plot lines or like things like that unless it's like immediately in it.
Yeah. These fucking bags are pretty sweet. Maybe okay, so maybe we jump back to can we jump back to when I'm about to leave the pawn shop?
Yes. I feel like maybe keep this like last little chunk here.
Yeah, let's keep it for sure.
And
And
then,
that could like we can for sure figure out an ending. Like that could just be one of the endings, but I want to see what else could happen
oh, yeah.
after he pulls the gun on me, or at how else he could get me to stay in the pawn shop. You know?
Definitely. So I'll save this. Where is this already saved? Let's see. Might be a little overlap here, but just want to make sure we've got all of it. And not so fast, Amico.
Yeah, and then Kyle hears the noise of a gun being cocked. Yeah, I think let's go from there, and let's just see what the AI does with that. Maybe.
All right, so we still have the temperature up at 0.9. Is that cool?
Yep, that's cool. And then let's up the response length.
Back to like 1,000 or?
Yeah.
Kyle hears the noise of a gun being cocked.
You can't leave yet. You've got a boat to catch, dude. Make yourself comfortable in the boat prison because I'm not letting you go. Kyle walks under a doorway arched out of human bones into the belly of this hollowed out ship-like building and sees rows and rows of cells holding people who have black hair covering their faces like bandages or fedora hats. They are filthy, but all moaning like hungry vampires waiting for someone with clean blood before they become deeply enraged and rip through at least 3 full-grown adults to satisfy their need for meals that don't involve tacos.
You want to try another generation?
That's so rich. I think that's jumping a bit too much. Let's try maybe take down the temperature. Maybe is that what would help?
Yeah. Let me see if they're all going to be that crazy at 0.90. I'll turn it.
It's very funny to say like you're not going to Italy. You're the next sacrifice, the next virgin sacrifice for the vampires in the slave ship. But I don't know if that's where this really needs to go.
Yeah. No. Go back to this. I'm gonna run it one more time with point nine, just because I'm curious a short response time to see if it goes that crazy, because I feel like they're not always guaranteed to be that nuts.
Okay, then maybe do I pull out a gun then? Let me pull out a gun.
Yeah. Do you want? I can throw it in the Google Doc, or do
Yeah.
you want to see where this goes with it?
Well, can you like type in just like the
Yeah.
like
Kyle pulls out a gun.
yeah, Kyle pulls out a gun too, his own gun or something. Yeah. Let's see what happens with this.
So,
You're going to use that on me? Think again. I grew up in New York City. Everybody uses this. I've got an Italian coming out of my ass and tell 10 cell phones just like this one. That'll get the cops here faster, and you can say fat Italian bastard with gold chain.
I'm gonna blow your brains all over the dirty underwear, Kyle.
Can we keep rolling with this? Can we just see what my response is? Can he like so he's pointing out the gun at me. Do I like
Oh, it ran with Justin.
This is how we do it in New York City. Yeah, no, wait, hold on, wait. Let me read that first. I don't think it's worth it. I'm just going to go find a travel agent instead. I can't let you leave. You're going to jail with dirty underused toilet paper, number one. And then again with the damn travel agent. The whole system's broken down, man. No one uses hamsters anymore. They want like star ratings from the fight. Only idiots. Yeah, no, I want to have this tension build a little bit more. I like this is how we do it in New York City. But then have me pull the gun out, or I've already got it out, but maybe point it at him and have that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what happens there. Shoot! No! Fuck! He's gonna shoot me first anyway. I could tell. With a mind like that, he wouldn't be relied up for nothing less than risk taking. Nah. Should we try it again?
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to die, I think. But this isn't New York City. Interesting. No, it ain't, Kyle. I just wanted to throw that in there. Well, that fits in later with what he's saying. Is like, I'm pretending I live in New York City. I just want to throw that in there for dramatic effect, you unfiltered Midwest moron. Do you know how often people forget to add dramatic effect when they're writing? They never end their stories with the word I learned something. With the word I learned something. Or I walked home from work today. With the word I learned something. Or I walked home from work today. No. But drama makes a story interesting. And even though some of us took that creative writing class where we read Salinger at an Ivy League college, most of us leave out the most important parts, like what's written here. That's why I've decided to put myself on film so people.
Do we want to turn temperature a little bit back down?
Yeah, let's turn it down. And did we ever establish we were in New York, or was that just like the style of guy? I guess
let's look at
he worked at a dimly lit pawn shop in New York City is the character description.
That's fair.
So I think we are in New York, which makes it weird. I think it's very funny that I would say this isn't New York City, though. This isn't New York City.
We can go back in.
Yeah, let's go back. Let's see what else we can get.
Do you want to keep the temperature that high, or?
No, let's turn the temperature down a little bit.
Do you want to go back to where we were? The default?
Yeah. He was getting a little heady.
Keep getting flagged for content.
So you're going to shoot me? Really think about it, pal, because I have one thing that you don't. Oh, what does he have? Let me ask, what do you have? Yeah, Kyle says, what do you have?
Well, what do you have, or what do you have?
Well, what do you have? Yeah. Yeah, no question mark either. I have a gun. Wait a minute, I also have a gun. Okay, pal, if you're gonna shoot me, then do it. But I have one thing that you don't.
Okay. Going in a loop here a little bit.
Let's run with it one more time, and I'll say we just covered that. I also have a gun. Unless you actually have something that I don't, I'm going to shoot you. Yeah, let's run with that. Well, actually, what I have is a bigger gun than you. So basically, there's no way you're going to shoot me and live through this. Damn, that's a good point. So, okay, that's convincing. That's drama. I like the drama of that.
Oh, wait.
I also have another gun. Okay. Okay, I like that too. Get rid of the Italians line. That one, yeah. But let's generate it from wait a minute. I also have another gun, and yeah, let's see what happens there. No, you don't, pal. I just saw it in your back pocket there when you're pulling out the one that you were gonna shoot me with. Well, actually, let's.
Do we want to try that again?
Try that again. Maybe give a stage direction to me of pulling out that other gun.
Do you want to describe the gun at all, or?
Yeah. Kyle pulls out a yeah, I don't know. Kyle pulls out another gun, uh, or Kyle pulls out a pistol, which looks like it's from the 19th century. That might be a little bit too random, but.
Or we might start getting like pawn shop descriptions of your pistol.
Yeah. Let's just try that. And maybe we can edit it if it gets too weird. Well, I don't know what kind of gun that is, but I guarantee you it ain't bigger than this. Wait a minute, I'm pretty sure it's bigger than your little pistol there, pal, unless you got some sort of a cannon on you. Pulls out another gun. Let's delete that. I don't love that. Kyle pulls out a handgun with a silencer on it. Let's go from there. Nice, but I'm still going to shoot you because on top of all that, I know where your girlfriend lives, and I'll kill her if you don't let me do whatever it is I want with both of us.
You want to try again, or?
It's really funny, but I think the Italian needs to come out on top here, but in a less extreme way. I think he's got to.
In a less menacing way.
Yeah, I think he's got to convince me to put my guns away.
So we could write a little thing, like separate of all this. I can open another window of it. That could be the hairy Italian man convinces Kyle to put his gun down.
Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah.
In a mellow, calm, almost fatherly way.
All right, so I'm going to copy paste the character descriptions and just like this is a scene where the Italian in a fatherly manner.
Yeah, and maybe like a fatherly, like I don't know, sympathetic manner, maybe. Yeah. And Kyle does it. He puts away his guns. let's do that.
And then who's talking?
I
I guess it doesn't matter. I guess probably the Italian.
Yeah.
Ah.
Kyle, listen to me. Put down your guns. This is my only way out. You don't understand. I have no money. I can't get a job. The economy sucks. I need to go somewhere else where people appreciate me more. Please help me, Italian man. Kyle, put down those guns for God's sakes. A fatherly tone comes over his voice as he sits next to him on the bench and puts an arm around his shoulder in sympathy. Now tell me, Sonny, why do you think you should leave? What has happened that makes you feel like everyone hates you? Let's talk about it, boyo. Maybe we could.
You want to keep going?
Let's get rid of the phrase Italian man, so just end that with please help me with an exclamation point. Please help me. Kyle, put those guns down for God's sakes. And then like he's there like sits next to him on the bench. What bench is that? How about like a father like I mean, that's a stage direction. That's like not him saying that.
We can delete that if you want.
I mean, I like a fatherly tone comes over his voice as he, I don't know, walks out from behind the counter and puts an arm around his shoulder in sympathy. And then he could continue speaking. Now tell me, Sonny, why do you think you should leave? Well, no, that's not. No, because he wants to go to Italy. But the Italian wants me to go to Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get rid of that line. Why do you think everyone should leave? Yeah. Yeah, let's see what happens here. But can we put the asterisks around the fatherly tone and the arm around the shoulder?
Yes. I'll take out on the bench, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe we could.
No, I can't talk about it. This is my only way out. Starts to get frustrated. I can't put down the guns. Oh, I never put down the guns, did I? You're making a scene and people are staring at us. Do it for your father, your mother, your country, and most importantly for me, Kyle. Put them down now. But this isn't fair, man. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just want to go somewhere else where people appreciate me. Why don't you stand? Why don't you like me?
Do we want to feed this back into the other?
Yeah.
After the silencer thing?
Yeah, for sure. Because I do like that. And that, honestly becomes a better transition into, I feel like it becomes a better transition into, the Italian kind of waxing about life and stuff, maybe.
For sure. Why don't you like me?
Slaps Kyle in the face. Put down those guns. Okay. No! Fuck! He can slap me in the face. That's fine. But then have me put down the guns. Have me put away the guns. Kyle puts away the guns. Yeah, I like that. I like the drama.
Yeah, the slap is insane.
What's your name? Okay, come on. Okay, listen to me. I feel it, Pat. You got problems. We need to understand something. This isn't the way things work in New York City. It just isn't, okay? I mean, that's a great dream and all, but that's not how life works for most of us around here. We live each day like it's our last one. We do whatever it takes to survive, man. So, God, this is very just Arthur Millery. So why don't you go back home and forget about travel agents? They're only going to send you down the wrong path anyway. I don't know. I don't love that. He knows my name.
Does he at this point?
Oh, I guess, I don't know. Does he? No, he does for sure. Because didn't we say, you're not going anywhere, Kyle, or something like that?
Yeah. somewhere in there.
Yeah, I feel like he already knows my name.
But I also feel like there was maybe a how do you know my name, and I'm not sure if that. But he starts calling you Kyle before that. We'll deal with it later.
Yeah, we'll fix that. So he doesn't need to ask my name right there. So can we try it again?
Yeah. Kyle puts away the guns.
Are you okay, Kyle? Oh, there we go. See, that's better. Now look at me. Tell me what happened that's made everything seem so hopeless for you. And why you've come to a pawn shop in New York City instead of talking. That's really fucking good. That's so funny. Is there another line below it?
Probably.
I got my first credit card deal, but I'm not getting any jobs, and all the girls think I'm gross and awkward. I just want some adventure. Maybe, I mean, I don't know. Could we feed it the line that I wrote earlier, like Kyle's big response to the Italian monologue, you know?
Yeah.
Like my
Yeah.
back at him.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah. Let's feed it that. Let's see what happens there.
I got my first credit card the other day.
I mean, that's pretty funny, but
probably reaching the upper limit of what we can feed it here.
and this is really funny also because like I wrote this inspired by what the AI already gave me.
That give and take, baby.
Yeah. Italian walks up behind the kind of look at Kyle. Okay, now it's clear. You're very unhappy. I can help you with this. All we need to do is get on my boat and sail away from here. It's a beautiful day today. Oh, that's so sweet. The Italian's striking a much gentler tone now. No more talk about the boat prison.
I mean, this could just be a euphemism for the boat prison.
And then I could ask him, so no boat prison? And then he'll say, oh no, there's still a boat prison. There's still a boat prison.
You want to run that through?
Yeah, let's see what happens. Well, you'll be in a cabin with fine New York style Italian made products and you'll have every need taken care of. Well, that sounds great. Thanks. The end. Oh, there's still a boat prison, but you'll be in a cabin with fine New York style Italian made products and you'll have every need taken care of. I don't know. I think that strikes a different tone than what we were going with at the top. I still like the the kind of convoluted boat setup that needed to happen. Like him being with the bags to convince the Italians that he's Italian, but then also the gross stuff to make it not seem suspicious for some reason.
Yeah.
So
do we want to run is there still a boat prison again?
Yeah. We'll just see what we get. Maybe, yeah, let's see what happens here, but maybe if we don't like the next one, good. But we have to go on a boat first. No other way of getting there. It's not as bad as you think. I'm sure once you see the beautiful ocean at sunset with your own two eyes, this will all seem much better for you, Kyle. Puts his hand on Kyle's shoulder reassuringly. How about, but we have to go soon instead. We have to go soon. Time's running out. Yeah, we have to go soon. Time's running out. And let's see what I do with that. We don't have much time to get you on a boat. Okay. I know how these things work, so I'm just going to go ahead and do this for us. The Italian's face turned to the face of to what? Let the DJ run that shit back.
Time is running out. Do you want to prompt it so Kyle speaks and the Italian doesn't tangent?
Yep. Huh. I'm speechless. No, come on. No, I can't just make it. This is a pawn shop, not an agency that can get you plane tickets. That's part of being a pawnbroker, though. If I'm going to help anyone out, they got to bring some collateral with them, and we have to negotiate the price for anything that I might be interested in buying from them, Kyle. So what do you want? Well, first of all, you got to be something good about that, but coming. Can we run it back? Like, it's funny, but can we run it back so that
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. That's something I would write. You can take as much time as you want to say goodbye. I won't leave without you, but we have to go soon. I don't have that kind of money that will let me stay here for long, and there's only so many fake bags of New York City Italian garbage. I'll be able to fit into your boat prison cell before they start getting suspicious about why there are so many products from a pawn shop in New York City ending up in an actual prison somewhere else. Thank you, sir, says Kyle while hugging him. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now. I'm going to look at the Google Doc that we've got going and see. So I love the gun drama.
Do you want me to paste this in?
Yeah, can we get the gun drama at least after where we had started the new generation? Where was that? Yeah, I hear the noise of the gun being cocked.
Yeah. Do you want to paste that just like under everything, or go back to the?
No, put it, or I guess no, because I want the gun drama in where the gun drama goes. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's good to keep.
Where is the gun drama?
Kyle hears the noise of a gun being cocked. And yeah, paste it all under that, and let's just see what kind of like continuity we have from there.
Gotcha.
Is there so like basically did I just like edit what we have now, or
pretty much, yeah. I think this is like the game show aspect of it. You hit your cap.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. There's a bunch of good shit here. Wait, where did the rest of oh, it's way down there. How did that get all
I don't know why there are 18 pages.
Yeah.
I must have set my fucking headphones down on enter.
Yeah.
Very good.
Cool.
So yeah, I guess technically that could we don't need to do all the fine editing or anything here. People are gonna know the basic beats and stuff that you pulled from it. And yeah, you can do it however you want. You kind of have a free timeline. Get some people and find an Italian man, I guess.
Yeah, and just like film it and send it to you, basically.
Yeah. However you want to get it done, you can get it done, man. I'm excited to see what it is.
I'm super excited. This is a banger. This was so fun also. This was just like hilarious and a ton of fun.
I think it's so much fun to play with, and I'm so excited to get people that are like not me and also playwrights to fuck around with it.
I'm gonna if you're interested, I'm gonna text Joey Hamburger.
I was just gonna say I might need you to vouch for me and Joey Hamburger. Yeah, because that would be very cool. I would love Sheep to do a thing.
Yeah, I'll give him a phone call and I'll advocate for this process, and I will shoot him your I guess your phone number and your email address.
Yeah. Super cool. That rules, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah. how many like more people are you looking for to like do this?
Um,
Or how many more people do you have in mind? Because like I could think of more people that might be interested in doing it too.
I have like a full list of people that I'm like thinking about. I have like 6 friends, peers-ish sort of like area. And I'm trying to grab people more from other spaces, but also I only have till January 15th. So I might like dip into the peer pool more as we get closer to the deadline.
For sure. Yeah. I'll get in touch with Joey as soon as possible because I think he would really get a kick out of this.
Hell
And
yeah.
yeah, I think they would fucking rock. Yeah. But I think this is going to be so fucking fun to work on.
Yeah, no, I'm very excited to see what everybody does with it. Cause like I ended up with a bunch of dumb SpongeBob shit. Like it's a good time.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll
Uh,
keep you posted and I'll get in touch with Joey. And thank you. This was so fucking fun. I just
Hell
had,
yeah, dude. Thanks so much for doing it.
yeah.
Great to catch up with you.
Yeah. Good to catch up with you too. Let's obviously stay in touch and keep doing shit.
Of course. Good stuff, man. See
All
you,
right.
Kyle.
Yeah, Isaac.